going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Next to hit, Gabriel Arias.
Let's turn
1-1 now. Good eye in that spot. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging, and there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018 season. He became just the 8th player ever to have a season with 30 doubles, 30 homers, 30 steals, and walking more than he struck out. And the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Ramirez swings and lifts this one deep to left. And out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Snags it on the run, and the inning is over. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him, Chris?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lane Thomas. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a 1-2. And that's outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That misses. 3-2 now. Shane Bieber, former 4th-round pick out of UC Santa Barbara. He's won a Cy Young Award, the pitching Triple Crown, and became the first pitcher in Cleveland history to win a Gold Glove. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that last one being the first one to win a Gold Glove with the great pitchers that they've had over time in Cleveland. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Got him swinging.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. And the righty deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Guardians 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, here's Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses. Full count now. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mike Zunino. Next offering is down low.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Check swing, went around. That's strike 2. Jimenez on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Now snap throw to first. Jimenez gets back easily. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. Let's go, DC. 3-2. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Now, Will Brennan. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. Throw home, he beats it. And they're up by 3.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Miles Straw. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes Zunino around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And next is the designated hitter, Steven Kwan. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Stops it on a slide. Goes to second. Safe there. No play. That's an infield single. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Patrick Corbin out of the game, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Thaddeus Ward on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The 2-1. That one drifts inside.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Kicks and fires. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, third base.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Pulls that one foul. Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. Can't field it cleanly. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
The first baseman, number 55, John Bell.
Here's Josh Bell, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he deals. And downstairs.
2-1.
Kwan at third. Arias at second with 1 away. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One down. Oscar Gonzalez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Bounced out to short. And he's out.
He's out. Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And now Andres Jimenez singled and scored his first time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground. Smith takes it himself. That's the 3rd out. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Guardians 8 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now batting Jeimer Candelario. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up. 1 away.
when you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard. That's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And now it's Luis Garcia. The 2-1. Ground ball right side. Jimenez. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, K. Burks.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Hebert Ruiz. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Next offering way off the plate.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
2 outs, runner at first. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Stone Garrett, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 left for Washington, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now here is Mike Zunino. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
These Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. 1 down, base is empty. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7,
Miles Straw will hit next. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Guardians go down 1-2-3 as it remains an 8-0 game. As we go to the last of the 3rd, here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Left-hand batter waits. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here it comes. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still 8-0. Welcome back. Now at the plate, Stephen Kwan. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
2-2 now. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. The 2-1. That one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Kicks and deals. Abrams slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Played that ball perfectly, had a good angle on it, and got off the long throw as quickly as he could have. And any more time he takes on that play, it's probably an infield hit. Great arm strength as well.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And now the count is even. Two. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Guardians as the lead holds at 8-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Dominic Smith.
The first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jamer Candelario. 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next one misses. Now 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first, Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 so far. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. Guardians 8 and the Nationals nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Oscar Gonzalez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Strike 2.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robles makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Andres.
And up next for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Now batting, the catcher,
Mike Zunino digs in now. That's to third. To second for 1, and it's over his head. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Here's the left fielder, Will Brennan. Jimenez, the runner at third. Zunino over at first with 1 away. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. 2-1 now. Way high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
At the belt and fires. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And there's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Just missed there. Ooh. How would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a weeble, large. So the bases are loaded here, one man gone. Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses way outside. The other way, hauls it in for the out. Well behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. Home half of the 5th coming up. Guardians 8 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Hebert Ruiz. Next offering is fouled back.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering is downstairs.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
The 1-1. In the air, left field. Brennan puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Struck out swinging his first time. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So they make short work of him there. We're through 5. Guardians 8 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, top of the 6th inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Stephen Kwan, pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were 2 really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. On a line, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Digging in, Gabriel Arias.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering upstairs. Hit in the air, right field. Meneses makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Ground ball to the right side.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Man at first, Josh Bell digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. Quan off of first with 2 away. That one is upstairs. Next offering is down low. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he walked him.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." The 2-1. And it's fouled away. First and second, 2 down. The next offering misses. Full count now. Andres Jimenez waiting for a turn at the plate. Right-handed reliever stays alive. Righty to the plate. On the ground to third. Zips it across. And that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Guardians 8 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, and now Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
There's the strike up high. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
High chopper to third. Ramirez. Over to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That one down the line. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Dom Smith stands in. Three-2 now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So 2 down. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Line drive and a base hit. And that rolls into the corner. Smith rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Jamer Candelario getting ready to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. That one fouled off. 2-2. Smith on third. Meneses at second with 2 gone. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
High in the air, out to right. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So a lefty out of the pen, Anthony Banda.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's going to be Andres Jimenez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Over to Smith. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
And now, Mike Zunino, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. The wind and the pitch. That missed inside. 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Hunter Harvey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Edwards getting cranked up as well. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Will Brennan now at the plate. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ripped as his second hit of the day. And that rolls into the corner. Here comes Zunino around third. He scores, and they now lead by 9. Fires to second too late into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Miles Straw. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one the other way. That's a hit. Brennan coming home. He will score. It's 10-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. It kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, in there safely.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Next to hit, Gabriel Arias.
That's the ball.
Next offering in the dirt. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The 3-1. Fought off foul. Line drive, puts it away for the out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, first baseman,
Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. The switch hitter batting right. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball almost got him there. And a pitch.
Hey.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's a ball. 2 outs. Bases are full. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Ramirez around third. He's in there. 3-run score. And they extend their lead.
How about that? Clears the bases. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Hunter Harvey. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Hunter Harvey.
Man at second here with 2 away. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. Man at second. High fly ball out to center field. Robles brings it in for the 3rd out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Guardians lead this one 13-0. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopper right side. Jimenez gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Jay Burks. Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. A strikeout and a walk. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nationals go quietly. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. To the right side, Garcia. To first, leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Mike Zunino. Here's a 1-1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The 1-2. Now he breaks his bat. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Next pitch is outside. And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Foul ball there. And a 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. Guardians on top, 13-0. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next pitch is downstairs.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Victor Robles. The 1-1. Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Jimenez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kyle Finnegan. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
So the batting order turns over, and now the DH, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
And that's in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now this is in the air down the line. Racing, makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Smith under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Xavier Curry hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Curry.
Dominic Smith
Leading
digs
off
in
for
now.
the Nationals, the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-hander kicks, deals. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses. The wind of the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Third baseman,
Jamer Candelario digging in for the Nationals as the Nationals are down to their final out. Righty delivers. Here's a rocket out to left. And that'll do it. The Guardians use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, these guys got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes.